You know who it is.
It's Lesson Tina.
I know you. Anyways, today we're just gonna do a little laid back video, a little story time. I guess we're gonna tell you guys how we met,
Especially since we're coming up on our 10-year anniversary.
Yay!
Can you believe it? 10 years?
I still can't believe it's been 10 years. Like, that is like, when I think about it, it's like, whoa, like, that is so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all your fingers. And your thumbs.
And your thumbs. That's a good one.
But man, yeah, so here we are 10 years later. And you know a lot about what's going on with us as far as our kids, our lifestyle, and all that kind of stuff, but you don't really know how we met. It's a quirky and interesting story, to say the least.
Quirking in it?
Quirky. Non-traditional.
Oh, okay. Thank you. To my little, But, anyways.
So, like I said, we've been together for 10 years. But we've known each other for 13 years?
10, yeah, 13.
13 years. Mm-hmm. So, this is the quirky part. I used to be a teacher.
Really? It's like, no.
I used to teach high school. And believe it or not, she used to be a student at the high school where I taught.
Yeah, well,
Now, where are you going?
I try to get comfortable, this is a little long little situation.
It's not a long situation.
Okay, well.
I'm just saying. So, I used to be a teacher. She used to be a student. I have to say.
She always gets sensitive about this whole beginning and met part. It's not that serious to me. Like, I know it may be serious to you, but it's like, I don't look at it as like a big deal, because it is.
I mean, you don't look at it as a big deal, but before I did look at it as a big deal because it seemed a little taboo. And the only reason I say that is because I was a teacher and she was a student. She used to be my student. Plot thickens. And I was very close to her as far as, helping her get through school and all that kind of stuff. So I was kind of like a mentor, I would say.
Yeah.
And before that, and I just to level set you two guys, I was a very young teacher. I started teaching when I was 21.
And fine.
So I was I was like a kid. So all my students saw me as, one of them, which.
Yeah, she was like the coolest teacher, there. Like, everybody ran to her room for everything. Like, she was dope.
Anyway.
She was, I'm just saying.
So yeah, I was very helpful in helping her transition and move through that situation, high school and, you know, all that. So, in that perspective, that's the taboo part about it, because I used to be her teacher. But, and I say but, nothing ever
No.
happened
No.
between us while she was my student.
No, it didn't.
Ever. Like, and she hates when I say this, but it's true. I didn't see her like that at all. Like, you know, when she was my student, she was annoying. She was a kid.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm this 21-year-old. I'm grown. You know, I don't have time for the kids. That's how I felt at the time. You know, so it was never anything like that ever. Nothing ever happened, and I put this on everything. Nothing ever happened.
You
between
have to
us.
convince them. We know ain't nothing ever happened. Even though I was kind of, nah.
Yeah. So nothing like that ever happened until.
In fact, I didn't even know she was gay, you guys. Like, it's crazy. I think everybody around me knew but me. Like,
and I was so confused. Like, she was one of the closest students I had, and she didn't know.
yeah, I did it.
Everybody knows.
And when I found out, it was like, oh my God. And everybody else was like, that's old. How could you not know that you with her, like, throughout the whole school day? Well.
I mean, she was the only teacher in the building with a rainbow flag in the window.
You did. You did.
So, yeah, it was a shock to me when she was like, I didn't even know. It's like,
I did it.
oh, okay. Right over your head? Like, literally. But,
Yeah.
so, like I was saying, nothing happened before she graduated. Nothing happened directly after she graduated either. It's kind of weird. Like, it just came out of nowhere.
It did.
Literally out of nowhere. So, the summer after she graduated passed, and she came to the school to visit.
And I was looking good. You know me. I mean.
She came back to the school to visit, you know, I guess first day of school, was it? Or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Anyway, when she came back, she looked totally different.
You can see how I changed. I mean. I knew I changed.
So imagine this kid with this long ponytail and, you know, goofy grin. She came back to school and she had cut all her hair off. She had on a totally different wardrobe. Like, it was like she grew up over the summer. Like, literally grew up over the summer. And I was just like, what just happened? Like, it was like a light bulb or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But even then, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. And I didn't even know she looked at me like, oh, whoa, like she grew up. You know, I didn't. 'Cause
That
I
was
there.
literally the first time I saw her as anything else other than Tina the student. She didn't look like that same person. She was like a totally different person. It was like a transformation type situation. Like, literally.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, nothing happened. You know, I didn't initiate anything and act on anything, or, you know, it was just like, wow, she grew up. Okay. I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Well, okay, Christmas. I don't even know how. No, you know what? No. When I moved and you came and got me. I moved to Alabama.
That was before Christmas.
Mississippi. I know, that's how I'm gonna tell it though.
Oh.
Because we got into it.
Yes, we did.
So, anyways, I moved with my brothers and I hated it. Because I had been in Michigan for a while. So I was not trying to go back to the country life, you know. And I called babe, well, she was Miss Hall then. I called her and I was like, I'm miserable tonight. You said you was gonna let me tell.
I know.
You just want to tell them. Go ahead.
First though, she didn't call me first. Her friends called me first.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no.
I don't remember really, but
She called. Her friends called me. 2 of my other students called me, begging me to do this, begging me. Then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then they called her, and all 3 of them were on 3-way. She was crying. They was begging.
I don't remember crying.
I was crying. That's the only reason why I changed my mind.
Anyway,
I felt so
God,
bad.
you just had to tell them begging and crying and all that.
You wasn't begging. They was begging.
Anyways,
You were just upset.
she like a week later, she decided, okay, I'm gonna come down there on Saturday, I think.
I don't know.
Friday, I don't know. But anyway, she came down there. She came. We got a little. Did you get a little rest for a little bit? Anyway, we turned right around. Seemed like.
No, I was saying it was like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
Like
we
we
turned
drove from
right
Michigan
around
to Mississippi.
and then from Mississippi back. Anyways, turned right around and left. Well, on the way back to Michigan, I had lied. I'm gonna say that because you're gonna be like, she lied.
No, I wasn't gonna say
Oh,
that.
anyway, and I told her, let me drive, because I had been driving, but truth be told, I couldn't drive really. Like, that was my first time ever driving on the highway. Like, and I drove and I wrecked her car because I was going too fast, and she woke up, was like, Tina, slow down, and it freaked me out, and I was like, ah! And I wrecked her car. That's why we got into it. And a lot happened after that with the people that came to rescue us and her friends and da da da. And after that, I didn't talk to her for a long time till Christmas Eve. Some reason she popped up in my head, so I was like, and it's crazy, like, cause I hadn't thought about her since then.
Well, no, let me just say this. She did speak to me, but we were not close like we had used to, like, because she did come back to visit. She came and she showed her face and then she left. Like, literally. But I was still angry about the car.
Yeah.
Because I had just got that car.
Why she was looking at me to my dang, she grew up. Anyways, I just said. But anyways, so on Christmas Eve, I thought about her and I'm like, I'm going to take her a car. So I got my cousin to drive me in a snowstorm, I got at. It was like snow, like everybody was in the house. And I got him to take me to her little condo to drop off a card. I still to this day think she was in that condo with somebody. Every time I tell this story, I swear she was in there because she came to the door like, she didn't even invite me in, y'all. She came to the door with her robe, like, putting it on. And Tina, what you doing? Just bring you a card, Merry Christmas or whatever. But she did invite me in. Mind you, it was cold, it was snowing. She didn't invite me in. She had somebody in there, right? I know, right?
Let me just level set.
Anyway.
It was a snowstorm, 1. 2, it was dark and late. 3, it was unannounced.
All of more reason to invite me in.
Says
a
who?
little tea, hot tea or something.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck you doing at my door. It's cold. Let me put my house coat on because it's freezing. I'm about to open this door, and it's freezing. Like it was snow everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, this ground, had to be about 4 inches of snow just falling, and it was still snowing. What are you doing outside in the middle of a snowstorm?
Anyway, I gave her that card, and the next year had came, and
That January.
yeah, January, and I texted her out of nowhere, and what you said, I don't even remember what I said or what you said. Like, she got it all packed out. Like, you be remembering a lot. Like,
She texted me and it was just like, I was like, what do you want? And she was like, I just want to talk. And I was
you
like,
so rude. What do you want?
No, because I was just confused, like, because again, it was out of nowhere, like, so I'm like, yeah, what? She was just like, I just want to talk, and I was just like, talk about what? Talk about whatever, everything, I don't know. And I was like, like, what do you mean? And then that's when she hit me with the, I like you. It's like, what the son of a what? Where is this coming from?
She was like,
Really?
you like me.
What does that mean?
What you mean? What you mean? I'm like,
Yeah,
I like you. And she was like, did you send a face?
Yeah, I think.
She sent like a
Maybe
face
an
or
emoji
something,
or
like a
something?
shock face. At the time, we didn't have the emojis, but you drew it with the thing. Before we got the emojis, you could draw it with she drew it. But anyways, she said the little emoji or whatever, and then basically I was like you, like us, yeah. And she was like, what am I supposed to do with that? I remember now. She said, what am I supposed to do with that? I said, well, we can just talk sometimes, and yeah, we can just talk basically until you start to like me. That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I
I was
said.
just like, what? And it took me a long time to respond to that.
Yeah.
But eventually, I was just like, okay.
Yeah. It was like, okay. And then,
After that, it just happened fast.
really fast. Like,
So that was like January, right? Like the middle
yeah,
of January.
it was like January. After
And
that, I think.
our anniversary is March 20th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
January to March.
yeah, basically a couple of days after that we hung out. I came to your house. We ate, we laughed, we talked, we
Watched the
What?
movie.
watched the L Word.
Was it the L word?
Yes, because that's the one thing we had in common.
Oh,
Like, we both were
yeah.
obsessed with the L Word.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we watched the L Word.
And we had nachos.
I don't remember.
I
But we
remember.
ate it.
Making nachos.
And yeah, after that we kind of
Was
seen each
never
other
apart.
every day since then. So it's
And March 20th.
yeah, it became official. Did it become official?
Yeah.
March 20th. Yeah, because after that, pretty much, like I said, we was with each other every day, hung out, went out. She started. I had friends that used to come over her house. We hung and yeah, we kind of just
It just
did
spiraled.
this with each other's life. Just like, and yeah, we moved like what, like
That June.
that
We
June.
left the state.
Mind you, she came to get me from Mississippi because I didn't want to be in Mississippi. But in June, we moved to Mississippi, and
A year later,
Yeah.
we moved here
to Texas. And
because it was not a good time in Marina.
no, it wasn't a good time, really. But yeah, everything ain't always easy. You know how they say you have them rocky years, but if you get past the first three, everything is okay. Yeah, no, you know, it's that, and it's still you still
Relationships take a lot of work.
yeah.
A lot of work.
And especially for, I think, no, because like before that, we was still dating other people at the beginning.
Yeah.
While we was dating, we was still dating other people, and
It was just
that
a lot
made it
going
a
on.
lot. So, yeah, that was a lot. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's how we met, and that's how we got started, and that's how we ended up here. Yeah.
And it's crazy because we never celebrate our anniversary, but we will be this year.
Yeah, we don't. That's weird. Yeah, we don't. Dang, we don't.
This will
We
really be
celebrating
our
it this
first
year?
time. Yes.
Yeah, I heard what she said.
I told you, it's 10-year anniversary. We have to celebrate.
Well, I guess so.
We have to do something and do it big. I don't know what we're doing yet.
You'll know because you'll be there.
So look forward to that because
Yeah.
it's coming.
Yeah, y'all heard it here first. So,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
that's our start.
10 years, 2 kids later.
Mhm.
That's our start.
So, until next time,
Peace.
deuces.